second.
Yep.
And then I pull, and then come around, and then I try to leave it out there. I know I don't come back that fast. I don't think. It's hard for me to do in the air.
So remember we were talking when we were running versus your deltoids versus your shoulders, right? You feel it. Do you feel it more in your shoulders or
yeah,
your arms?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Well, that's your triceps because that's that pull down motion, right?
Yeah.
So you can if you're doing weights, should be a little triangular bar that you can get, and that keeps your arm in here, and you just pull down. That's all your triceps. So
I need to work those.
Yeah.
I'm not doing enough of that.
Yeah, that 15 reps at a light weight 3 times, and then you build up maybe 4, 10, across some weeks and stuff like that. Just a light rep, and then you'll feel your triceps start to build.
So do you think I need to build muscle power?
I think so. I think that's part of it is. Yeah, and then
because I keep my head down.
If you keep your shoulders level and you're just pulling like this, you're missing out on all of your core strength.
Yeah, I don't really use any of that.
So when you're reaching out here like this and you're recovering, so you're recovering with your right arm, right, and your left arm is up here. You want to be all the way on your side.
I'm not.
All right. So the drill to do that is just kicking on your side. Take 6 kicks and go from side to side. So you 6 kicks, then you finish your stroke, and then you do 6 kicks on this side. And that's
not happening.
Well, I probably am not like this when I'm swimming, but for the drill, you definitely want to be body facing the wall, hips facing the.
Really?
Yeah, you want to be looking down your arm like this to get that idea of just over rotating. Not over rotating, but just rotating. And your shoulders and your hips, you want to keep them in line. You don't want to be twisting your shoulders.
I probably do that.
That you're losing. This is the core of your body is that's your powerhouse, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I'm sure you have a tight core from your bike and running. So it'll just be a matter of getting used to it.
Because I don't think I'm dragging my ass. Because I really have work to keep my head.
How many kicks do you take per stroke? Do you know?
Hardly any. When I'm wearing my wetsuit.
When you're wearing your wetsuit, that's fine.
I mean, I keep very nicely.
I sometimes don't even kick.
Yeah, it's pretty minimal.
I've had people tell me that drafting off of me sucks because they don't see my bubbles. Because I don't kick.
Okay. I probably don't rotate enough. As a one piece.
And the trick to do that, where's your head? When you were in the pool, do you look at the bottom or are you looking at the far wall?
No, I look at
I think you want to try and start feeling like you're picking your head up. Because it gets you in a bit of a different plane so that now you're using the front part of your body and you can pull like this. And then that allows that rotation. When your head's down like this, it's a lot harder to rotate because your chin and stuff gets.
But then they always harp on keeping your head down so your butt goes up.
Yeah, so if you could feel your head, if you can keep your head up, and keep your hips up at the same time. That takes a lot of, that just takes strength to do that. But if you feel like you can do that, the drill to do that is what we call the Trojan crawl. Well, that's where you actually swim with your chin at the water line and you're swimming like this. And trying to rotate around. So that builds that strength as well. Just throw, do you do drills when you work out? When you swim?
Always the same one.
Well, all right, so here's some new ones then. So, Trojan crawl, where you're keeping your chin up. And on your recovery, there's what we call a fingertip drag.
Yeah, do that one.
Yeah, so that gets your elbow high, and so you recover out here. And then the six kicks on the side,
That I don't do.
That one I think is probably that's gonna give you the side-to-side motion.
Yeah.
And that will allow you too to get your chin underneath and that feeling of your shoulder underneath your chin, so it'll help you big your chin up a little bit.
And the problem I think that I always have is because I learn these things, but then there's nobody
to give you the feedback.
No. And then it's like 4 months before I
see video camera?
Well, sure, somebody could come and video me. Like my husband could take some video and then.
Just watching yourself, probably you'd be able to pick up on. And that's kind of part of it. There are a lot of great videos on the web too of like Ian Phelps and Ian Thorpe and Michael Phelps.
Should I be looking at those people though when they're not endurance focused?
Yes. Yeah. Ian Thorpe definitely is endurance focused. It's the same stroke. It's the same stroke across all disciplines. It's just how fast you can turn it over, and that's.
So there's another point. So to be efficient but yet go long distance, how do you speed it up then? I have one speed.
Mainly it's going to come from strength.
Yeah.
And then your cardiovascular.
Do you do a faster turnover then?
Yeah, if you can. But sometimes when you try and do a faster turnover,
then I get all that.
You sacrifice your stroke length. That's what I do a lot. Is I will actually pull my arm up out in front of my hip, and you want to finish all the way past. You want to take this stroke, finish past your hip, and then come up. And I tend very often to make it short. I come up like this. I've seen it and feel it, especially when I get tired. I mean, that's.
Yeah.